on my frickin' self. I just thought I'd share the sounds of hammering and sawing and cutting and chopping and noise. The noise of my neighborhood. It's always noisy every day here. You can go back and check every stream that I've done for the past year or two. Well, except I've lost a couple few channels within the past year or two. Every stream I've done on this channel, and you'll hear noise every day. Because people work and they do things, and it never stops. There's always shit to do. I make noise too, but I just make noise complaining about the noise. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And then I play some guitar. And I'm sure they'd like me to shut the fuck up. They'd rather have abrasive, chopping, pounding noises, anything melodic, or just even remotely melodic. It's gotta go. Or maybe I'm entertaining them. I don't know. They never tell me to shut up. I tell them to shut up. I'm like, why don't you guys just go home? It's like 8 o'clock at night. I'm trying to go to bed, dude. And they're like, oh yeah. And they go home. I found that to be amusing. I'm like, what am I, these guys' boss now? I tell them when it's time to fucking go home, and they go home. I'm not kidding. That's really how it played out. It's played out, I tell you. Fucking over it. Just hammering a board. What's he even doing down there? Hammering a board is just always something to do. You gotta look busy, you know. Look busy. The boss is coming. Where is my lighter? I don't have a lighter. What the fuck? How do I not have a lighter? That's not a lighter. That's a dead lighter. I came all the way out here without breaking a lighter. What kind of boneheadican is this? Well, since nobody's here, I'm gonna go get a lighter. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Joe buddy. President killed in Dallas ambush. Speed forward at breakneck speed to Parkland Hospital near the Trade Mart. Onlookers, terrified at the sight and sound of the assassination, dived face forward for protection onto a grassy park at the entrance of the underpass, fearing more shots, unlike the Trump assassination. They all stood up and hoped to catch a bullet for him. Police swarmed into the scene at the hospital emergency entrance. AP, Associated Press. Reporter Jack Bell saw the president stretched out face down at full length, motionless in the backseat of the car, dead. His suit still looked neat, but there was blood on the floor. His suit still looked neat. What kind of writing is this? Telescopic sight rifle spent shells found. Secret Service man helped Miss Kennedy away from the car. Hospital attendants aided Connolly and his wife. It seemed evident that there was some planning behind the assassination, you think? In the Texas School Book Depository building overlooking the underpass, officers found an old rifle with telescopic sights, spent cartridges, and scraps of fried chicken. The rifle was partly hidden behind books on the second floor. Oh, right. And on the 5-story building, the bullets had come from about a 45-degree angle. The shots fired at 12:30 p.m. The president died at 1 p.m. He was 46. More than a dozen Secret Service agents were within close range of Kennedy when he was shot, just as his limousine left the downtown business section and headed toward the expressway that led toward the hall where he planned to make a luncheon address. All the carefully trained agents and police could offer no effective protection. Yeah, right. However, against the sniper who, with his murder in his heart, had laid his plan so cleverly, it's like, I'm going to be right here where I can get a clear shot at the president. Nobody thought ahead to think maybe we should just sort of like make sure all those places that would have a clear shot at him, or maybe we shouldn't drive him through here with a protective bubble down if it's fucking someone could have a clear shot at him. Book suppository. The grassy knoll. Here we go. Here's a photograph from the newspaper from that day, and I do believe. Well, let's see. There's 3 people in that seat. Wasn't there? How many people were supposed to be in the car? Because this photograph here shows 3 people and one, and like I think it's the front seat. Wasn't there people in the back seat too? Do I have some residue in my hand? Am I holding residue? Did they see how many people were in the car? The death of the handsome, energetic president dealt Miss Kennedy a second shock of anguish in less than 4 months. What? The death of the handsome, energetic president dealt Miss Kennedy a second shock of anguish in less than 4 months. What do you mean? Oh, because she lost her son too. Her second son, Patrick Bouvier Kennedy, died in somewhere after some 40 hours of life. What? Oh, he was only 40 hours old. Well, my goodness, what a tragic affair. You know, your mind is a powerful tool, but if you don't use it, well, you lose it. If your mind is a powerful tool, but although it isn't a thing you can hold or point to necessarily, nonetheless, you can still get a bad case of atrophy of the mind. You know, like atrophy when you don't use a muscle, it's sort of becomes unusable. It's all like you can't use it anymore because you never tried using it, and now when you need to use it, all of a sudden it's just not working. It's not there to use. Like, what did I took my muscle for granted, and now it's just not there anymore because I got atrophy. Atrophy. You get a trophy for having atrophy of the mind. We don't want you thinking. Nobody's allowed to think. Thinking is just right out. That is so last year, last millennia. Thinking. You know what I think? You want to know what I think? Zero. I think nobody wants to know what I think. That's why I always have Zero watching me. Hey, Zero, do you want to know what I think? You don't give a fuck, do you? You give 0. You give 0 fucks. Well, that's fine. I don't even care that you don't care. It's a mutual non-caring that's going on here. We're gonna get atrophy of the caring. Karen. Is that what a Karen means? She's just caring too much about things. She just carings too much. She's been caring too much, caring about too much shit. She's just turning into a bitch. My name is Karen, and I'm caring about too many things. Scary Karen. There's Scary Karen. And there's Stinky Winky. Stinky Winky, she winks and she stinks. Stinky Winky. She winks and she stinks. Stinky Winky. Don't know what she thinks. Stinky Winky. I can't believe this bitch is true. Nobody stinks as bad as you. A Stinky Winky. Stinking down the street. Stinky Winky. She winks and she stinks. You like my song I made up, Zero? Oh, fuck you, Zero. Stop looking at me like that. At least I'm doing something. I'm trying. At least I'm trying. At least I'm trying. Where did my pipe go? I'm always looking for something, you know that? I'm always looking for things. I look for things and I'm looking for things. Trying to find things. I'm looking for things. I was looking at them. Like lighthouses. Lighthouses rule. Lighthouses. I lost my pipe. Between here and there. Oh no, I didn't. It's in my ass pocket. A pocket. Now I will smoke this marijuana. Play my guitarnica, and I play a harmonica. Gonna go to Antarctica. Mm. And then what? Say hi to the penguins. Gonna say hi to the penguins in Antarctica. Play my guitartica. It'll be retardica. I'm gonna get all lit and split and spit some shit, some riffs and fucking ad lib. You might want to add liberals to the ad liberal. You might be adding more. That's very liberal of you. I got like 50 pomegranates on my tree. 50 pomegranates on my tree. You turn that into a math problem. One man was collecting pomegranates, and his husband was collecting other pomegranates. How many pomegranates did they have? It's like the kind of math problems I give my kid in school. I'm like, you know, it's funny. By the time I got to the end of that math problem, I was more worried about the fact that there's a dude with a husband. I forgot about all the numbers that we're talking about. What the fuck's going on here? I told my son, I'm like, you know what? If they give you gay math homework, like literally gay math homework, you don't have to do that. Tell your teacher, hey, my dad told me I'm not allowed to do gay math homework. He said it's inappropriate. It is. He's in third grade. I mean, what the fuck does a dude and his husband have to do with a math problem? And what are they? You're trying to be all sneaky, you know, trying to normalize some shit that I don't really want him to be normalized. It's like, it's not normal. It's not whatever, you know. It's like, it's not that I'm fucking scared of gay people. What's there to be scared of? I'm just annoyed, and it's not something you want to normalize. And like, what if everybody was gay? Well, that'd be the end of the human race right there. Oh no, we could grow people in test tubes. Oh, that's fantastic. What a joke. I don't think you really want everyone to be gay. I just think you want to piss off people and make parents get all fucking. You want to see how far you can push the envelope. We're just gonna make we're gonna make third graders like think about this shit. It's like I haven't even talked about sex yet, you know. It's like now we're gonna talk about dudes and their husbands. Like, mommy, why does a guy have a husband? Oh, you see, honey, because sometimes men like to suck each other's. I mean, what the fuck, man? I start getting pissed off. I'm not gonna get pissed off. It's because we don't do gay math homework. I just refuse. I put my foot down. No more gay math homework. No more gay math homework. Easy for me to say. By the time he's in high school, just imagine what kind of shit they're gonna be cramming down his throat. Good thing he's got a dad who's fucking telling him, hey man, they're trying to indoctrinate you. Here, now run along. Just kidding. I'm not very happy about it. I share care with my son with my parents. They're kind of normies. So while they're busy trying to stick him through public education, I'm busy trying to uneducate him every time he comes home. Now that you're back from school, let me tell you about all the things they told you that were wrong. It's kind of fun and a certain sort of, I don't know, not morbid, but it's sort of like, it's just kind of cool in the sense where I can like send him to school with good questions to ask his teacher, you know. So how did they know the Earth was a globe? Oh, because the boats were going over the horizon. Well, my dad has a camera that can zoom back in on them after they disappear from sight. So did they really know Earth was a globe, or was it just that they didn't realize that the boats weren't really going over a curve? They were just too far away to see. With my dad's camera, I'm pretty sure it doesn't flatten a curve. That doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure it's not making the Earth rotate over like away from the sun when he zooms in on it and fucking brings it back into view after it's set halfway down below the horizon. The physical horizon. Starts saying all this shit. Teacher's like, my goodness, your father must be a flat earther. No, it's just because the Earth is flat. I mean, it's just like about being honest. I know all the correct answers according to like, you know, public education, what Earth Science 101. I could ace that test if I felt like being dishonest. Or as long as they would let me write maybe or might or could be or it's hypothesized or we think it's possible that before all the answers. I'll give them that. You're allowed to think you might, this and that might be happening or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Everybody can hypothesize. I think the moon used to be a sun. I'll go off for hours about that, but it's like that. I'm not telling you that that's a fact. I'm just telling you that's what I think it could be. You're allowed to do that. But when you start teaching kids, this is what's going on. You live on a big ball and it's spinning and it's rotating around the sun, even though it doesn't seem like it, but it is. And we're flying through this endless vacuum, and there's meteors and asteroids and shit. There's like fucking craters, and we might get tagged, and dinosaurs were smashed and killed, and then fucking big huge meteor hit the earth, and destruction, everything on earth died and fucking got fucking destroyed, utterly smashed, and then it sent the world into a fucking cataclysm, and there was volcanoes erupting and fucking fire, and then smoke covered the sky, and then fucking blocking out the sunshine. So then we went into an ice age, and everything froze, and just billions of years go by. I'm like, here we're busy evolving out of the pond scum over here. We're just like pond scum, but we're busy evolving from pond scum while all this shit's going on, right? We're evolving. And this is how Mother Nature works. It's just fucking fascinating. It's like the dinosaur bones were busy turning into oil, and then by the time we evolved into people that were driving cars and needed oil, hey, what do you know? The dinosaur bones had turned to oil. It was fucking like synchronicity. It was like divine. It's what we call a coincidence. Those conspiracy theorists, they'll say, coincidence is just short for cognitive dissonance. And I think that could be possibly true. But I'm not allowed to say that because I'm a normie. That's what we call ourselves, normies. Because we're normal. And we're normies. I've never had cognitive dissonance in my life. I don't even know what that means. Fucking conspiracy theorists always trying to think they're smarter than everybody. They think they're all special with their special cool information. That's just about honesty, actually. Just about honesty. If I had to be super honest, 100% fucking honest, like God was sitting there going, okay, here's your homework. Tell me what the fuck your experience on Earth was. Tell me what Earth is. What do you think Earth is? Well, that's a pretty tall order. Let me think about this for a second. Well, I hung out here. It was beautiful. I saw a lot of beautiful stuff. It's pretty incredible, I got up in an airplane one time. I could see forever in every direction. It was insane. This place is huge. And, I went backpacking through the mountains, and I got up on the Sierra Nevada, and I remember every day I was hiking over these passes where I could see for hundreds of miles in every direction. Granite fucking croppings. I was just blown away. I was like, there's no way mankind is ever going to conquer this area. It's way too extreme. It's incredible. And you can just see for hundreds of miles in every direction. Just this vast level realm that we live in. You can just see forever. It just goes, it's like this level realm, and we could fly over it. It's incredible. It's so rad. I love it. At night, we see these stars and the moon comes out. It's crazy. We wonder what's going on up there. There's these lights that move around, and it's perfect. It's like clockwork. It's like basically that's what we design all our clocks and calendars. Just the sky, because it's amazing. Because we see this pattern, this cycle that's going on up there. They're moving around, and it's in a perfect cycle. It's like, so it's just incredible. This place we live, this realm. We just sit here and watch the wheels go around. That's what we say about it, because the sun and the moon are like cartwheeling through the sky, and the stars doing the same thing. It's sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. No longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go. Notice how I never said anything about living on a ball, flying around the sun, zipping through an endless vacuum. Nope. Because I would never have fucking, it's not something I've ever done, actually. So it's just about being honest. Think about it. If you had to just be 100% honest and explain what your experience here on Earth is, I mean, nobody's ever had to worry about any curvature. That's a myth. Nobody's ever had to factor that in or account for it. Nobody. And, Nobody's had to worry about the motion of the Earth. That's never been a concern for anybody anywhere. Nobody has to account for that at all. I promise you that. Well, what about the astronauts? They're liars. So I guess you could say liars have to account for it, but other than that, it's pretty much a moot point. So why would you bother mentioning it if God was asking you what was going on? You wouldn't. You want to make sure you get that answer correct. Because you don't want to offend the guy. I mean, if it's God, you got to at least assume that it's probably his creation that we're talking about. I'd be like, yeah, some bad things happened, you know. But most of it was just stuff that I saw on TV. So, but there was some sad things, you know. I had my heart broken a couple times, but then I fell in love, and you know, it was like good and bad, you know. But you just try to you get through it, you know. This too shall pass. That's what my dad told me. Those are wise words, because good things come to those who wait. But you don't want to be too late. Don't wanna miss that good thing. Good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait. But you don't wanna be too late for the good thing when it shows. Are you waiting around, lying to yourself, thinking good things come to those who wait? You don't even know what you're waiting for. You just need someone who's gonna love you. The thing about loving is that once you get a little, you just want some more. Yeah, when you get a little more, now you need a lot. Wanna get that loving while that loving's hard. Baby, don't you let that loving stop. You know you need a lot. Yeah, baby, you know I got a lot of love to give, but do you? You know you need a lot of love. God above. Yeah, good things come to those who wait. This guy's got pretty good rhythm over here with his hammer. face to face with me. When I'll take a closer look in case I look like I don't care. 'Cause I know there's something here that I have to face. I know there's something that I must face. There's something I have to face. I know there's something that I must face. To fucking face, man. Hammer away. Pound that shit. Just keep a better beat, man. You're all over the place. You guys got a lousy rhythm. I take it back. Banging and chopping and cutting and banging and chopping and cutting and sawing and tearing shit up and tearing shit down and building back up. But there's one thing you should know. If you want to save yourself a small fortune before you rebuild your house and before you tear it down right now, you should know one thing. That's you better leave one wall standing. That way you don't have to pay an arm and a leg to get a permit from the county just so they can say, okay, buddy, there you go. Now you can build your house. Oh, thanks a lot. I don't know why it should cost such a small fortune just to get someone to say, okay, sounds like a racket, but don't pack it up just yet, 'cause there's always a loophole or a back door. Tell you what that back door's for. It's because the same assholes that make these laws also have to abide by them, and so they make a back door, and that's what the back door's for. And you can slide through it too if you know about it, and that's the case right here. And you should know that if you leave one wall standing, it's still considered a remodel, and that doesn't have to require you to get a permit. No shit, that's the loophole, man. Just leave one wall standing, banging and chopping and pounding and sawing and cutting, building shit up after tearing it down. Buildings are never really fully built, you know that? A building is never really fully built, hence the name. And a painting is never fully painted, apparently, for the same reason. Just randomly hitting things with a hammer. What's he doing? Building anything? Keep a better rhythm. Well, it's time I got. It's a little too hard. I'm running out of money and I need more pay. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, gonna pack my bags, gonna get on the line. This guy's rhythm is really bad. You may need to speed it up. Pick it up, man. Hey, well, this job I got is a little too hard. And I'm running out of money and I need more pay. Gonna wake up in the morning, Lord, I'm gonna pack my tell me this town ain't got no heart. Well, you can't ever tell. Well, sunny side of the street is dark. Well, you can't ever tell. Maybe that's 'cause it's midnight and the dark of the moon beside. Maybe the dark is from your eyes. Maybe the dark is from your eyes. Maybe the dark is from your eyes. You know you got such dark eyes. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. But tell me this town ain't got no heart. Well, you just gotta poke around. What is it? You think you've seen this town clear through? Well, you can't ever tell. Nothing here that can interest you. Well, you can't tell. Hold on. I recall your darkness. Hi, baby. Oh, what?
The Cosmos gotta wash them or water them.
Oh, gotta wash
them.
Gotta water it. That was work. I'm coming. We'll figure it out. Sorry for bailing out. I gotta water some plants here. They're all wilted. I'll get back to Shakedown Street in just a moment. I recall your darkness when it cracked like a thundercloud. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. When I can feel it beat out loud. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. You just gotta poke around. Ow, don't. You just gotta poke around. Somebody calling me? What's up? You come here. Is that Rylan? What's up? I'm watering this plant. What do you need? What? I can't hear you, hon. What do you need help with? Sorry, I'm watering right now. I can't just leave the hose. It's like, I don't know. It's, I don't want to waste a bunch of water. It's blasting right now. I can't turn it off right here. I got to go to the house to turn it off. So can you come out here to tell me what you need or what? Rylan? Okay, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, the Cosmos and the strawberries.
Yeah, I got them.
Maybe the euthanasia.
Ah, flies are fun.
Yeah, they're not even cute, but
Dude, this fly's gotta go. You got new pants?
just what happened.
Those are
I
cute,
got
baby.
shorts and a tank top. They didn't have nothing.
You got a tank top?
Wow.
Well, you got stuff. Then they did have something.
Yeah, whatever. I wanted like some t-shirts. They didn't have anything. They were like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's wow. Oh, presents.
Hey, will you turn off the hose for me? Thank you, baby. Where did I put my drink? Oh, it's up there. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Yeah, the weather is pretty nice here. Yesterday, I noticed they were chemtrailing here. It was like the first time I'd seen that in a while. Fucking lame. Fucking retarded. Why do they gotta spray the sky? I mean, like, who the fuck said that was okay? Like, hello, we all share the sky. It's not okay to do that. You can't just go up there and spray shit all over the place. That's fucking wrong. It's beyond illegal. It's just wrong. And that's obvious. I don't care who the fuck you think you are. Obviously, that's wrong. It's just outright wrong. There's no way to look at that any other way. Like, you should be outraged to think that that's even possibly happening. They talk about doing it and how they're doing it. Like, they never checked with us to see if it was okay if they sprayed a bunch of shit up in the sky, just whatever they decide to spray. It's like, what the fuck? They talk about it like all you have to do is go to Google and fucking Google the source of truth. When you have to go to Google and fucking write in geoengineering in the search bar, and you'll find out within a couple taps in, you'll be like, oh, okay, they're doing geoengineering in my country. What's that? Oh, it's when they spray shit in the sky from planes. Oh, great. So that's true. They are spraying shit out. That's why the sky looks like it's fucking tic-tac-toe. Wow, those fucking conspiracy theorists were right again. It's just such a coincidence how they're always right. They got to be wrong about something. Like the Earth can't be flat and stationary. That'd be just, no, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way this place that looks flat and stationary is actually flat and stationary. There's just no way. It's just silly. That's silly talk. We can see planets. Duh. We see things up in the sky. So obviously the Earth is a ball flying through space. Duh. I could so win a debate with a flat earther. Duh. Notice how there's not that many girls that are globers. Maybe I'm just not hanging out in the right circle. There's usually just a bunch of dickhead dudes that are just like fucking, that have issues, you know? It's just not a cute look, you know? I think chicks kind of gravitate towards flat earthers more than they do globers. And I think the whatever, you know, operation is being run there, I think they realized this, and that's why they had that one dude, Brenda, who's like a guy. It's like the token glober female, you know. No, gravity, you know, you guys just don't understand because you're stupid. I mean, but gravity's real. I mean, scientists use it every day. It's like, we know you're a guy. I don't care what you're talking about right now. You're clearly not a very honest person. Brenda Debates, that was in its channel for a while. If people want me to play along with their delusion, I'm not really down, you know? Like, you want me to call you a girl now, even though I know you're a guy and you know you're a guy? Like, well, can I just call you the guy that thinks he's a girl? Is that good enough? The confused guy, is that better? I mean, whatever, either one of those works for me, but I got to include the fact that you're a guy. The guy who dresses up like a girl, can I call you that? That way I'm at least kind of playing along with you. I'm acknowledging that you're dressed up like a girl. Meet me halfway here. You know, I'm not phobic of you. I think it's silly, and I don't feel like being silly with you right now. I'm not down. I don't find you amusing, to be honest. But I mean, because you're not doing anything amusing. Complaining about what I like. If you were doing something amusing, I'd be down to chill with you, and I might even call you a girl. You know, just because I think you're funny and I like you or whatever. I mean, I've been friends with people that are fucked up in the head. It's not the first time, that's for sure. And I'm not trying to claim to be all straight up and proper in my head either. But I'm not dressing up like a girl and demanding you call me a female and getting on my high horse about it. Real biological females they're annoying. It's it's us real girls that know what's up, right? Right? Like we have a gay pride month now. Like, I wonder if we're trying to normalize something. I think pride's one of the 7 deadly sins. I mean, I don't know if we should make that a whole month of sin. It seems kind of like a lame idea. Not the best example to set for the children. Anybody think about the children and all this? Does anybody remember laughter? Birdies do. Hi, Birdie. You like my jokes? Oh, you're cute. I like birdies. They always laugh at my jokes. They're cute. I like anybody that laughs at my jokes. But I just don't know why anyone would try something so extreme. It seems like a bad dream. And I don't get what they taught you. Let me tell you, it's just not true. And I don't care how hard you try. It just comes down to the fact that you can't transition into that. No, you just can't be what you're not. No, you just got caught in a mental trap. Oh, but you can't transition into that. No, you just can't. Oh, yes, and we can see what you'd like to be, but that's something you'll never achieve. And if you take away what you got, my friend, that's something you can't get back, and you can't transition into that. No, you just can't. You can't transition into that. No, you just can't transition into that. No. And I don't care what they taught you. That's just something you cannot do. You can't transition into that. No. And God has a plan for every woman and man. Don't turn your back on God. Don't turn your back on God. Don't turn your back on God. It's not a good thing to do. You might not believe in God, but God believes in you. No, you can't transition. Don't you do that. Don't talk anyone into doing that. I thought you knew that you can't do that. You can't transition into that. No. You can't transition just can't. And I fucked that one all up. I had flies buzzing all in my hands, my ears. I blame it on the flies. Blame it on the flies. Blame it on Cain. In the beginning, God said, let there be the English language so I can use it to speak things into existence with. And it was, and he did, and it was good. He said, let there be man and woman, and let them be fruitful and multiply and have dominion over this land. And they did, and it was great, it was good. And then this Lord God dude came along. This Lord God, right? He's like kind of jealous of it. He's kind of a jealous God. He's jealous of what God just did. He's like, man, I wish I could do that. Speak things into existence. But he knew some tricks, this Lord God. He had some special skills, for sure. And so he came along and he started molding people out of dirt and clay. He's like, I want to make people like that. That looks awesome. I want to do that. And he made a man and a woman. He made a man first, what he did. And just in the likeness of a man, because he kind of likes men, because he's a man, you know. And so he's like, I'm going to make a man. And he made him out of clay and dirt. And he's like, oh, it looks kind of like a man. I'm pretty good at sculpting this shit. Then he had some cool like voodoo magic shit that he does. He blew up his nose and cast a spell on him. You're alive. And this dude turned into a real dude. He called him Adam. That's short for a damn fool. Because here's what happened. Adam got bored right away. And he was lonely. And Lord God was like, oh man, I messed up. I should have made a girl too. What the fuck was I thinking? So he knocks Adam out. Knocks him out. And fucking starts going to work on him. Pulls out one of his ribs. It's pretty messy. You know, but this is God, Lord God. He's got some skill. So like he makes another mold out of dirt, you know, but add some boobs and no penis, you know, nice plump butt, and you know what I mean, a girl. And so then he used one of Adam's ribs. I guess it was part of the mojo magic he's conducting. You know, they had to have a rib in there. Doesn't tell you why. It's just he knows why, but nobody else really gets it. Anyways, so then he, you know, breathes life up her nose too and does his little thing and magic, and there she is, you know. He's like, look, I got a boy and a girl. And, you know, he felt pretty proud of himself. He's like, I know I didn't just speak them into existence how God does, but I, you know, I worked at it. I was able to pull it off. Look, there are two people. And they're like, hey, we're Adam. And he called the girl Eve, which is short for evil. And so he's like, you guys, he didn't want God to see what he had done. He wasn't sure if God was going to like this. So he's like, okay, you guys, he has this little garden that he had made, you know, it's like a little sectioned off area where like hoping God wouldn't notice, you know. And so he's like, you guys can hang out here in this garden. It's all you. It's food and there's animals and just like you can do whatever you want here. Just kick it. Like, thanks, Lord God. That's fantastic. And they started hanging out, you know, and Lord God had some other shit to go fuck with, and so they're just hanging out, you know, and God comes back. He's all, hey, Lord God, that is. Fuck that up. He's all, hey, by the way, there's this, see that tree over there in the middle right there? It's got all that fucking luscious ass fruit, plump looking nice fruit. I said plump twice. He's all, don't eat that fruit or you'll die. And they're like, oh, don't eat the fruit. Okay, gotcha, Lord God. And he walks away, you know, he leaves or whatever. He's like, Adam and Eve are hanging out. She's like, what does die mean? He's like, I don't know, I never heard of it. So, you know, they're hanging out. And then the snake comes up one day, a snake, right? And they'd met other animals before, but they hadn't met a snake. And Eve was by herself, and the snake comes slithering up. And the snake starts talking to her. She's like, whoa, a talking snake. Holy fuck. Snake's like, hey, what's going on? She's like, I didn't know there's a talking snake here. He's like, oh, Lord God didn't tell you about me? She's like, no. So what's up, man? And he's all, hey, I'm just hanging out. So are we going to eat the fruit or what? She's like, huh? He's all, the fruit that you're not supposed to eat or you'll die. She's like, oh, yeah, but Lord God said I would die if I ate that fruit. I can't eat it. He's like, you're not going to die. She's like, what does die mean? He means like, well, eat that fruit and you'll find out. But you're not going to die. It's not going to kill you. So she eats the fruit. she didn't even think twice about it. She's so fucking bored. She's like, maybe something will happen. And so all of a sudden, shit happened right away. She didn't die, but she knew about death all of a sudden, and she knew about everything that you're not supposed to know about apparently. Because she was immediately in a different state of mind, and she felt naked, and she was tripping out. She started thinking about Adam. She's like, "Where's that guy?" You know, and fucking Snake's all like slithers away. He's all chuckling to himself. Ha, yeah, people, they're all the same. And so then Adam comes walking around the corner all naked. Doo doo doo. Sees Eve all covering her privates. She got some bushes around and she's all awkward. And he's all, "Hey, what the fuck's going on?" She's like, "You might want to cover your your thing." He's like, "What the hell are you talking about? What's wrong with you?" She's all, "I ate the fruit." "You did?" He's like, what does die mean? What did you die?" She's all, "No, I didn't die. Lord God was full of shit. I keep fucking up. Lord God was full of shit. I didn't die, but I know what to die means. It means to lose your life." He's like, "Whoa, that's crazy." And she's like, "Here, eat some of it." And he's all, "Fuck yeah, I'm bored as fuck." So he eats the fruit, and immediately he's not bored. And he's like, "Oh, I better cover some stuff up here." He's like, "Say, baby." "Say, baby, do you want to lay down with me?" "Say, baby, do you want to lay down by my side?" "Say, baby, do you want to lay down with me?" "Say, baby, baby." And then Lord God comes booming down. "Oh, what the fuck did you guys just do?" Ah, they're caught red-handed, you know. And Eve was like, "Yeah, we ate the apple. I made him eat it too. We were bored, and like the snake told me it was cool." He's all, "The snake? Oh, fuck." And he goes off and he fucking just totally goes off on the snake. You know, the snake's over there and fucking Adam and Eve are watching him. He's just pissed. "You fucking snake." And he's fucking yelling at him, fucking banishing him and doing all this fucking mean shit. And Eve's like, "Oh man, I feel bad. I totally ratted that guy out. That's fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. That's not very good. I don't like what's going on right now. This is fucking, we're probably in trouble, dude. Look what he's doing to him. This is fucked up." Adam's just like, he doesn't know what to say. He's just like speechless. You know, Lord God comes over there. He's like, "You guys, you're fucked. You're just fucked now. You're gonna, you know everything. You're just, fuck. You're fucked, basically. You're just, whatever. Fuck you, you know." And so he leaves, and they're just like, "Oh, we're fucked." You know? But now they know about sex and stuff, so they're having fun. They're doing all right. They end up having a couple kids, right? I'm sure Lord God was not happy about that either. Because he didn't. Well, I mean, maybe he was. He should have been proud of himself. Really, I don't know what's wrong with the guy, but he's just kind of a jerk to him ever since he ate the apple. You know? Like when you break one rule with this guy, it's over. He doesn't have any time for you, or he does have time to meddle in your life and fuck with you because he's not happy with you anymore. It's like you basically made yourself the worst enemy you could possibly make. And so they have a couple kids, and they're just not that bright. These two, you know, Adam and Eve. I mean, a damn fool and evil. Um, because they named their kids Cain and Abel. It's just like so fucked up. So here's this able-bodied kid, and then there's this guy, Cain. He needs a cane. It's like the opposite. They're just like, you don't want to like play favorites with your kids. It's never a good plan. You know? So here's this guy. He's all caned out. He's all, "I'm Cain," and there's this able-bodied. "I'm able-bodied. I can do whatever. Man, I'm good. I'm solid." Cain just naturally started not really liking the fucking hand he was dealt. You know, naturally. And of course, I'm not saying that it's okay what he ends up doing, but it's just like there's a reason why he went that way. It's just like he just wasn't. He wasn't like gifted with what Abe was gifted. Able-bodied Abe. And so Cain and Abel, well, Abel got killed by Cain. He took his cane. He's all, "Rack, fuck you, able-bodied motherfucker." And then he's like, "Oh man, I just killed him," because they knew about death already. Because they were like, I guess Adam and Eve were like letting him get high. I mean, eat the fruit or whatever you want to call it. They were hip to it, you know. So he killed his brother, and it's like, oh fuck. And this is where shit gets kind of fucked up. I mean, because the blood from his brother goes into the ground, and then the ground starts screaming all this shit. The ground itself is screaming, "You fucking killed your brother." And it's just like, shut up. It's like it's this crazy bad acid trip or something, you know. It's just the worst scenario. The ground in itself is yelling, and so he's like, shut up. And of course, Lord God hears it, you know, and he's like, what's all this yelling? And then he finds out what happened. He's, oh, you. I curse you to be the evil piece of dirt shit, fucking low life, fucking dirt bag. Everyone's gonna spit on you and hate you and kill you. Fucking want to kill you, but you won't die. And he just goes off on him like harder than he's ever gone off in anything ever in his whole life. He just vents on the fucking guy and just curses him and banishes him and all this shit. And so I guess, you know, Adam and Eve had to have some more kids or something. I forget what happened after that. Cannibal. They became cannibals. Cain and Abel's. They became cannibals. They're evil. They're bad people. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, man. So it just got worse and worse and worse, you know. Like when you just bring things into this world with like a curse, it just gets worse and worse. So while Lord God's busy learning his lesson, however long winded it might be, dude after dude after dude begat another dude begat another dude begat another dude begat a dude begat a dude begat a dude begat a dude begat Rachel. It's a girl that pops up every now and then. It's kind of a strange pattern, but dudes got begat dudes. Begat dudes, begat dudes, begat dudes. Dudes, there's so many dudes. Begat dudes, begat dudes. I think there's too many dudes. Dude, what's going on with this shit, dude, man? There's a begat dude. Dude, you're on to me. Dude, you're on to me, man. What the fuck is going on with all these dudes? A lot of dudes. They all had various different fucking horrible things that happened to them and tests that Lord God would make them go through. It's just like horrible shit. None of it was good. A couple times there were some cool things that, you know, stories that happened, you know, but like in the end, basically everybody was fucked. And, you know, the place was just a mess. The whole place was just fucking evil, just bad. All things bad. So now God comes back into the picture. And he looks down at his creation. He's like, oh no. He's all, Lord God, get the fuck over here, man. What? I don't even know what to say to you. What? Lord God is like, get out of here, man. I'm gonna have to start over, dude. I'm gonna have to flood this place, dude. I'm just gonna wash it out, wash away your mess, man. I don't know what the fuck else to do. You know? And God does see, he sees something shining down there. It's something that's still shiny. I like finding shiny things. He's all, there's something that's still kind of shiny down there. What is that? He looks down there and it's his family. So I might have to get them to be the sole survivors of my reset. They look like they're good people, you know, and that's the whole story of Noah's Ark and stuff, you know. And they had to reset the place. It's like that's why there's evidence of the place having been fully flooded. They call it the mud flood. That's a silly name. It's just a flood, and it leaves behind lots of mud. And that's why there's buildings all over the place that were built for like crazy giants and shit. I mean, and stuff that's just built that we have no idea because there's like all kinds of weird angelic crazy shit going on. It was just a madhouse, you know. There was a lot of cool weird. It's just fucking everything you could think of. I mean, it's, you know, it's just everything, and it got washed away. I don't really know how it all got started again, but it did. And there's like a concerted effort taking place right now to normalize evil again. There's like a concerted effort worldwide being put forth to bring in the era of full-blown evil. You see, we had medieval, we had primeval before that, you know, when Eve, you know, back in the BC, the era of BC, when we kept track of time in reverse, backwards calendar, BC. That was the era of primeval, and Lord God was just getting going, you know. But then after all the evil started oozing out everywhere, we're in medieval. But now we have a fucking serious problem on our hands because the only thing after medieval is full-blown evil. And it looks like that's the direction we're trying to take this place. I'm not trying to, but there's people that are trying to. People in high places. It's not good. And since we know what happened last time, we all better be ready for this time, whatever might happen. In the days of Noah, when evil filled the hearts of men, across the land, God looked down and said, "Man, what has become of you? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna open up the floodgates and open up the sky. Things will get submerged in blue water, blue water. What I feel to see. Every highest mountain, every tallest tree, as far as your eyes can see, I can't see nothing now. Nothing but water, water filled the sea. The water filled the sea. Water filled the sea. Every highest mountain, every tallest tree, as far as your eyes can see, I can see nothing now but water. The water filled the sea. Filled the sea. Back in the days of Noah, and evil filled the hearts of men. Across the land, God looked down and said, "Man, what has become of you? What am I gonna do?" Comes a time when the blind man takes your hand, says, "Don't you see? Gotta make it somehow on the dreams you still believe, and don't give it up. You got an empty cup that only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. Went walking all morning. That's it. It goes. Went walking all morning. I feel the wind. I taste the rain. Never in my mind. Never in my mind. It caused so much pain. What? Yeah. I might have just taken it off over here. Take off that black thing. Yeah, I don't either. I bought my kid like a little machine gun, like fucking shoots little gel pellets. So that's what you hear. That's a machine gun you hear in the distance. It fits right in with the jackhammering and everything else. What was it? Oh yeah. We walk in all morning, and walking all night. Can't see much difference between the dark and light. I feel the wind. I taste the rain. Never in my mind to cause so much pain. Comes a time when the blind man takes your hand, says, don't you see? Gotta make it somehow. On the dreams you still believe, and don't give it up. You got an empty cup that only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. From day to day, shit. From day to day, just letting it ride. You get so far away from how it feels inside. You can't let go, 'cause you're afraid to fall. But the day may come when you can't feel it all. There comes a time when the blind man takes your hand, says, don't you see? Gotta make it somehow. On the dreams you still believe, and don't give it up. You got an empty cup that only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. Only love can fill. Phil. I like finding shiny things. I like finding shiny things. I like the way they shine. Oh, yep. I like finding shiny things. I find them all the time. Yes, I find those shiny things and make them mine. Oh, yes, I like those shiny items. You can buy them at the store. Like those shiny items, but they cost a lot more than those boring, non-shiny looking things. That's why I like finding shiny things for free. If you see me finding things, I'm probably finding shiny things. I find them all and haul them all the way to the day. Yeah. Okay. So now if you see me finding things, I'm probably finding shiny things. I'll find them all the way to yeah. Oh! Fuck that up. I can never get the ending right. Oh! Okay. Guess I'll try my new song. Since there's two people watching me that are quiet. Quiet in the chat. Hi from Turkey, dude. Have a nice day. Ojuzuva Hazawata Nasa Eva. Thanks for coming to my show. How do you pronounce that? Ajuzan Vatanzeva. Ajuzan Vatan. That's a cool name, man. Ajuzan Vatanzeva. I have a. My son's friend is Turkish in his class in school. He's third grade, and this kid's name is so dope. I wish I had his name. It's a Turkish name, and it's Hakan Biolarican. Hakan Biolarican. That's my name. Hakan Biolarican. I'm an American. He's gone and he's there again. Hakan Biolarican. I don't know if you're still there, but does that sound like a Turkish name to you if you're still there, Turkey? I want to go to Turkey. There's some awesome old world shit there. Stuff that I'd love to go see. It's like the old shit over there, the really old shit. I like old shit. I'm a big fan of old shit. Old shit's cool by me, since new shit sucks. You know, probably one of the few times in history where people are like, old shit's awesome, new shit sucks. I mean, it's not supposed to be like that. That's like reverse. That's like bass backwards. That's upside down. That's fucking dumb. It's the opposite of smart. You know what smart means? Surveillance, monitoring, analysis, reporting technology. That's what smart means. It doesn't mean smart. It means surveillance, monitoring, analysis, reporting technology. Would you like to take your smart device with you everywhere you go? Problem about having access to the internet is the internet also has access to you. It's not the best idea. Internet's a big place. There's a lot of things going on there. So you can surf the web, but you don't surf in a web. You get caught in one right before you get devoured. When AT&T rolled out their 5G, they put it everywhere and anyone can see. At the park, at the playground, radiating all around. At the local farm and drug, you'll see it up above. At the club, at the bar, wherever you are. If you look hard enough, you know you're gonna find the stuff. We're swimming in a sea. Swimming in a sea. Yes, we're swimming in a sea of directed energy. Thanks to AT&T and 5G. If you go to the store, you might see 3 or 4. The police department out the window, your apartment. At the fire station, you can almost taste the radiation. Every city, every town out in the cuts, can bet your ass the place is lit the fuck up. Every street, every boulevard, every avenue, you'll see 'em at museums, you can see 'em at the zoo. You're AT&T, there's nothing stopping you. Sometimes they wanna try to be a little more covert. They'll stick it in a flagpole, put it in the cross at church. Sometimes they really just wanna try to hide it, so they'll get creative and try to disguise it. They got those 5G evergreens, even got the 5G panels that look like a palm tree. Oh yeah, AT&T. Oh yeah, AT&T. Swimming in a sea. Swimming in a sea. Yeah, swimming in a Yeah, we're swimming in a sea. Swimming in a sea. We're swimming in a sea of directed energy. Thanks to AT&T. Yeah, we're swimming in it. Ooh la la, swimming in it. Swimming in a sea. Swimming in a sea. Yeah, we're swimming in a sea of directed energy. Thanks to AT&T and 5G. Rags to riches, to riches to rags. Rags to riches, to riches to rags. Rags to riches, to riches to rags. The quickest to brag gets a pat on his back. The quickest to pat the back. The cat rich quick gets the benefit. It gets the benefit with nothing but half of the full spectrum. Positively pure potential gets neglected and rejected. Hot cobwebs collected. I get affected, but I still will fly up in your face. I'm high. How are you? Hung up, found to be visibly, physically bone dry. Your fixations are evasive. In the end, they just get lost in a stream of like-minded bad ideas that just run off the solid matter of fact. Like that down into the big drink where all water sinks to its own level, way below the notion of my musical emotion that can sit there in the air above your ocean of despair, where collective cynicism, negative organisms are swimming in them, red tide ripping them up and spitting them out. Spare me from the glare, I'm aware you're down there, you're just ambivalent, but living it blatantly benign, denied, defunct, punked. Oh, well, floating is better than being sunk. Oh, yeah, it's better than being sunk. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hey, rags to riches, to riches, to rags. Rags to riches, to riches, to rags. Rags to riches, to riches, to rags. The quickest to bag it's a pat on his back. The quickest to pat the back to get rich quick gets the benefit. He gets the benefit. No shit, that's what you get. I shit you not, that's what you got. It's a cheap shot. Cheap shot. Rags or riches, which one is more wicked? Which is it gonna be? Rags or riches, rags or riches. Rags or riches, which is it gonna be? Rags or riches. Oh, which one is more wicked? Oh, wicked. Oh, which one is more wicked? Is it the rag or is it the rich? It's a cheap shot. Cheap shot. Oh, yeah. There's a big wig where the wicked sit in the cockpit of the ship. The ship, they steer the ship. The ship they get away with is despicable. It's indefensible. It's rags or riches or riches or rags. I'm gonna do one more song and call it good. Ah, you fucking fly, you bastard. Flies piss me off. That's my biggest problem is flies. So you gotta just think about it and be like, well, life is good if the biggest problem you have right now is flies. The barrel one? I know, I had to move it very cautiously. I'll fix it though. I'm gonna play one more song and then end my show. A short song. That's a short song. It's not a long song. It goes and then it's done. It's like starting a car. Hope this thing catches. There we go. Hey, you better act fast, jackass. Last chance, hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you get the bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing is gonna come down. That's right. Well, see who's laughing when the place has collapsed in a free for all. Anything can happen when the ship goes down. So does the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. Yeah, when this place goes belly up, you better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit gets a fan. When you go and get stuff, you better be clever enough. You gotta know what the fuck to do. You gotta run amok, or let the muck run you. Ooh, what the fuck? That is bad.
And you go like this. You go.
No shit. Wow, you discovered something cool. That's
I also
awesome.
discovered this, but I'm not sure what it does.
Well, be careful. Don't point it at your face.
Oh yeah, and figure out this.
Oh yeah, it doesn't do the one setting. Jackass, last chance to hammer in the breast tacks. The time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. But do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you get the bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, cause this whole thing's gonna come down. That's right. Well, see who's laughing when the place starts collapsing in a free for all. Anything can happen when the shit goes down. So does what happen. Wherever you are, expect to be stuck there when this place goes belly up. You better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit hits a fan. When you go and get stuff, you better be clever enough. You gotta know what the fuck to do. You gonna run amok, let the muck run you. Better act fast, jackass, last chance, hammer in the back. Never lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, not acting like a maniac. You wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you get the bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around. Is how it's going to come down. Better act fast, jackass. Last chance to hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass or acting like a maniac. And do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you got your bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around. Cause this whole thing is gonna come down, that's right. We'll see who's laughing when the place starts collapsing in a free for all. Anything can happen when the ship goes down. So does the captain. And wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. Yeah, when this place goes belly up, you better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit hits the fan. When the going gets tough, you better be clever enough. You gotta know what the fuck to do. You're gonna run amok or let the muck run you. You better act fast, Jack. That's last chance. A hammer in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass or acting like a maniac. And do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fact that once you get the bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around. Cause this whole thing is gonna come down. Wow, 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 wow. All right, folks, I gotta go. Don't be strangers in my echo chamber.